Okay, in this video we're going to go over setting up basic audiences in your Facebook Ads Manager. So in the audience area, define that. You're going to go to click on the top left and then go down to Assets and you'll find Audiences. And you should see a page that looks like this. Now the first thing you want to do are create a custom audience, and it gives you some options. So you will definitely want to create an audience of your website traffic. So you just click on that. And then you would probably just want to call that website visitors. And then you could do all website visitors. You can even do people who visited specific pages, people who spent more time on your page. Other than, again, this is because your Facebook pixel's installed on there. It'll know that. Now, one thing that's a little bit of a drag is that Facebook it'll only track it back to 180 days. So once it'll remove people from your audience after 180 days, unless they go back to your website. So I would probably just want to change this to 180 days and then just click Create Audience. And you'll see that it just says populating here because it's now just started to track your visitors. But over time, as you go back and you look at it, and why is this important? Well, that whenever we start setting up our ads, we can actually we can include website visitors as one of the people that we run our ads to. So let's take a look at another audience. We want to create another custom audience. And okay, so we want to create another custom audience. Just go to Custom Audience. And a really cool thing is if you happen to have an email file, you can actually upload that email list using this customer file feature. Just click on Use a file that doesn't include LTV and just hit I accept. And then you can just click and drag your file. It needs to be a CSV file or a text file. I'm going to assume that a lot of people don't have this. They don't have an email list quite yet. If you do, just follow these steps. But you could just upload that file, and what it will do is it will match up your email list with people who use those particular emails to log into Facebook. And so that way you can start showing ads to people who are already on your email list, which is really powerful. But for now, we're going to go back and just set up another custom audience, and we will use Facebook sources. Now we can use video, and I'll show you how we might be able to use that. Well, here we are in our account. So I'm going to show you how we could use this video thing to our advantage. I don't know why this is blocked off like that, but so we're going to look for a video of people who will watch 75% of our videos. So I'm going to choose a video on our Facebook page. So hopefully you have videos loaded to your Facebook page, and it will show the number of views that you've had. And this includes videos that you've used for ads as well as just videos that you've posted organically. But like we have this Love Shine music video that's been viewed over 40,000 times. So I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to create an audience. I'm going to call this Love Shine VV for video view 75%. And then I'm going to create that audience. And it takes up to 30 minutes to populate it. And I'm going to click Next. Now, one of the really cool things that we can do is that we can also expand our audience, and we can create a lookalike audience. So anybody who's watched our Love Shine video 75%, I mean the song is 4 minutes long, so that means they watched the full video, they watched over 3 minutes of the video. So what it's saying is, hey, would you like to find other people who match that demographic criteria, the type of people that would be interested in your music? And I certainly would. So what I can do then, for whatever reason, it just makes you search here. So I could do the United States. I'll just choose that. Why is it not letting me pick it? There we go. And then I just usually stick with the 1% here. You can branch it out, but usually I don't. And what it'll do is it'll estimate that it can find people who match in the US the types of people that watch 75% of the video. Now, if you're not wanting to do the entire United States, obviously 2 million people doesn't really interest you, but you could still, it's allowing you to, it's basically Facebook saying, let's build an audience of people that are more like the people who are consuming large amounts of your video. So I'm going to go ahead and just create that audience. And now I have the original audience, the video views audience, and I can turn around and I can show ads to the people who watch the video, almost 75%. Plus I could run ads, maybe test something where I'm running an ad to people, to the lookalike audience. Okay, another audience that we would want to build using the Facebook sources down here might be people who have went to our Facebook page. So we're just going to say anybody who has engaged with our page, we're going to build an audience of those people. So I would call those FB page visitors. Now you can even get more down deep. You could say anyone who visited your page or anybody who engaged with the post or an ad. Click the call to action button. I mean, you can build multiple audiences. For our purposes, I think just anybody who's ever visited our page would be an audience that we would want to build in the last 365 days, and then just click create audience. Another one, if you're going to do a fair amount of Instagram ads, we could also set it up in the same way. People who have engaged with our business profile on Instagram in the past 365 days, and we would just name them. So I think you see the, it's pretty obvious what to do. Another one we could do is, of course, as we start, this is for Facebook events pages. This could be very useful, of course, whenever we are running the event. If we want to people who have marked that they're responded or going, people who have just engaged, we can get pretty specific who we want to run. Then of course we would choose which event that we're wanting to mark it up. Here's various events that we've had. I do suggest setting up events for every gig that you have. It doesn't have to be a special event. It could just be just a regular bar gig, because people are now starting to use Facebook events kind of like your band's calendar. So if it's not on Facebook, they assume that you're just not playing, even though you might have it listed on your band's calendar on your website. So yeah, I would suggest doing that. But this is more for advertising or just building up audiences, especially for specific events. So you're doing you're promoting and you want to be able to really hone in on and run ads to people who had been to your event page on Facebook. You would do that here. So again, the whole idea of building audiences, especially from the beginning, the main ones are just to install the one on your to build an audience of people who are visiting your website, people who are visiting your Facebook page and are doing that now. And then in the future, if you can remember to set up those audiences of people who visit your event pages, if you start getting a promo video or something that really starts getting traction, you can also build audiences of those people, and it really just helps you refine your advertising and get the most bang for your buck.